array. What is the array? Okay, so array is the basically the what we say. Just a minute. Okay, array is the basically the data structure. Okay, what is the structure? Okay, the structure, data structure is the imaginary concept. Okay, is the imaginary concept to hold the data. Okay, so means it just visualize you how the data will get stored. Okay, but internally hardware we don't know how it will get stored. Okay, so it in a bit format your data will get stored, but at a to visualize, to understand what kind of data and what format of a data, for that purpose the array is there. Okay, so in array we store the multiple values. Okay, we store the multiple values in array. uh, we store the multiple values of in a single variable. JavaScript array are used to store the multiple values. If it asks you what is the array, then you need to say JavaScript arrays are used to store the multiple values in a single variable. Okay, so how we represent the array and how we what is the syntax of the array? Okay, so we're moving towards the syntax of the array. Now I'll show you how we can write the array. Then first of all we need to show you how we represent the array and how the array structure will be. Okay, so consider here is one array. I say this is one array, and here from here the index will start 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, now this is one array and I store some information here. Consider w e l sorry w e l e Okay, I store the word here in this array welcome. I store the word in this array which is the welcome. If you can see here in this array I'm storing the word welcome. It having this is called the array index. The numbering we have given below here, which is called as index. This is called as index, and what I'm saying, index, array index. Okay, and this is the value part. Okay, so if so this this is the structure. This is the structure of array. I have stored the word welcome in array. Okay, and here I'm storing different characters in array. Here I'm storing different characters in storage. Here I'm storing some characters. You can store different values. If I say store the animal names cat, dog. Okay, then cat, dog, then horse. Okay, you can store the different animals names in this array. Here I store one string, strings, or word. Okay, I have stored the different words in this array. Okay, you can store the character, you can store the number also. Okay, so sometimes we say that it's having similar data type. Okay, we need to store the array, it hold the value with a similar data type. Even though if we store here the value 12. Okay, in this array here initially I store the word or string, and here I store the number. Then this array will be said as, that means it is the object. It will call it as an object. Okay, so this is the representation of the array, how array look. If I say I want the second index position word, then it will return me the horse. It will give me the value horse. So how we write the array? Okay, how we write the array and how we represent the array, moving towards the code. Earlier we have explored the object, now we explore the array. Okay, now I'll say var here var I say cars, and in car, while declaring the array there is a square bracket. Okay, we declare the array syntax with the square bracket. In that we put the value like say different car, Maruti car, Maruti, then comma separated again here to another video Tata, then another separate one, okay, then BMW, okay, then another war, okay. Okay, so different kinds of car brands I have stored information here. Okay, so Maruti, Tata, word, these are the different words I have stored in an array. So a syntax of array, which the syntax of array, we need to put it in a square bracket. Okay, we need to put it in a square bracket. So how I will return the array information, how I can return the array information. So earlier what happened, we have keep take here one paragraph. Okay, don't think about this is the object. Okay, this is the object. I'll remove this object thing. Okay, or I just control X. Okay, remove this object part and put it in notepad. Okay, to understand the difference between array and object, for that purpose we require it. Okay, here we are. Here I have my array. Okay, I have my array cars. It contains the car value, and here I'm saying, see how we can retrieve the value. How we can retrieve the value. See, here is the array. In this Maruti is at the 0 index position. This is the 1 index position. This is at the 3rd index position. Okay. So how we retrieve? So there is a simple way. You need to. If I say directly say cars. Okay. If I say cars, we will see what output it will give into me. Okay. I'll go here. Okay, and here Chrome. Open. I'll check this. What is the issue? I'll go here and open with Chrome. Okay. Now see, my all my array elements or array values are here. Okay, with the comma separated. You can see here. You can see here. All are the here. Okay, and it's a comma separated value. All cars are displayed here. Now next thing. Now here I have retrieved all these elements here as I have explained it, but here I have created a Maruti. Okay, like there in that array. Okay, in that array here Maruti will be at this position. Okay, then Tata will be at this position. Okay, I'm just showing this BMW at this position. Okay, now and Jaguar at this position. Okay, now so you are getting that how we can use this. Okay, and I remove this columns. Okay, delete entire column. Okay, I remove this column and this is my array. Okay, you are getting this is my array which store the different values of a car. Okay, so this is the index position and this is the value. So the representation, how we represent it, how we write in this format. Okay, but actually the value is stored in a data structure in this format. At a 0th position Maruti is there, at 1st position Tata is there, at 2nd position index position BMW is there. So how we can retrieve? If you will say that I want the value data which is at the position 1, then how you will retrieve that value. Okay, so we'll see how we can retrieve the value of array. Just to go here cars and say Tata, this is a one position. This Tata is at one position. Okay, just to save it, go back to our Chrome window where output are there. Now here refresh. Yes, see here Tata is there. Okay, so Tata is there. Okay, now I press F12. You will see the representation of the array here in elements script. Here my array is there, and here where I will get that representation console. Okay, wait, I will put breakpoint here. Here, here also break subtree modification node remove stored or break on. Just a moment. 9. I will put a breakpoint here. Okay, so that, and now I will go here and refresh it. Just a minute, run. start debugging Chrome. Oh, sorry, here we can debug the code. Start without debugging, not it will not work. Just a minute. What is the rules? Okay, actually I tried to put a breakpoint here. Refresh it. Console. Console. Just a moment, guys. I will show you. Here is option of breakpoint in the source. Okay, so I put here breakpoint. You can see breakpoint. See how source in my file here. I just click on that and I say F10. You can see the representation of array in a browser. Okay, you can see here representation of array in a browser. So this array at a zeroth index position, Maruti is there at one index position, data is there, and second BMW, and the length of array is a 4. The length of array is a 4. Okay, and let me expand this for more details. You will get different array methods are there: filter, find index. These are the array methods we are not use here. We'll use those methods also. Okay, so these are different parameters you can see about the array. As of now, you just understand what is the array. Okay, I will stop this again. Just you need to go in the source, click on your file, and just put the breakpoint. Click here, it will add the breakpoint here. Okay, and then if I breakpoint here, refresh it, it hit your breakpoint. Move your cursor here, press F10. What I'm pressing F10. What I'm pressing F10. It move to the next level, means compiler read this array and it check the words. What are the words there? Okay, what are the array elements are there? You can see the array elements in the browser. Okay, so always keep in mind while representing array, always press F2 and check that what are the array elements are there. Okay, this is the one way. This is the one way to represent the array. Okay, there is another way to represent the array. How we can represent the array? Okay, you can represent it like this way. So see, if you think that the one line is not looking good, you can add like this. In object, we write in this way. Okay, you can write like this way also. Okay, this is also array, but it's a multiple line. Okay? In this way also you can declare the array. There is another way. Okay, to declare the array is a different way. We say where animal. Okay, now I will say new array. See here, this is another way. In that I will say cat, dog, horse, and tigers. Okay, so I just store the value of animal in a array. Okay, there is a separate array. This is the different way to declare array. Now here if I say animal 1, so it will retrieve me the dog. I put the breakpoint there. Okay, I go in a code, refresh it, stop this, refresh it. Okay, after refreshing, see, uh, it hit there, then I go F10, see, again you can see again. There is another way to represent the array: cat, dog, horse, and tiger. Okay, and I say display the inner stable animal. See, animal one position. Which is the animal? You know the dog will be returned. Okay, and dog will be displayed here. You can see the dog will be displayed. So this is the one way to represent the array. Okay, so so you understand that how to represent the array, and how we can write the syntax. What are the different syntax? But generally, The preferred way to declare arrays, this is the preferred way. This is the preferred way to declare the array. Okay, to declare the array. Or you can use the new array also, there is no problem. So as you know that array index will start at the 0th position, okay, and the length of array will be, see, now here if I say animal dot length, so animal dot, here you can see length. Okay, now I say animal dot length. So my array 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, see here, the index position. See here, here you can see 0, 1, 2, 3. There are higher index position is 3, but the length, what will be the length? Length will be 4 on this animal. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we'll check the length. I said length. Okay, now I go here and refresh. What is there? Now here you can see the 4 is there. 4 is the length. So the array length is a 4, but length is a 4, but the index position is 3. The last element index position is 3, 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So we have different methods of associating the array to the, okay, associating to that vector. Okay. So if you want to access the array, okay. So so as you know, the each thing having the different type. Okay, different type. If I want the length. Okay, I'll say array length. Okay, and now one important thing, there is no separate type mentioned in a JavaScript. What is it? There is no separate type for array. It's like number, then like string, then like a boolean. There are different type, there are own types, but for a JavaScript the array don't have specific type. What I am saying, array don't have specific type. Okay, I'll show you what is the type of array. The type of array is animal length, then say array type. Okay, we'll see the array type. Okay, and I say plus, sorry, grade plus array type. Now I'll say type of animal, or you can say animal or car. Anyone, I say take the animal. Now I go here, output window. Now I will stop it. I will remove the breakpoint. Okay, stop this and refresh it. Okay. Array length is a 4. Array type is an object. So keep in mind that array having type object, but the representation of array is different than the object. How we represent the object, as earlier we have shown in the previous section, we learn what is the object. The object representation is different. The object is store key value pair, which store the key value pair, but here it store only values. It store only values. You understand? If I want to store, if I want to store the Maruti car, means a different car names. I want to store different car names in a different variable. So I require 1, 2, 3, 4 variables. But in this case, in the same array, I added uh, all the car names. Okay, this is the way. This is the way we represent the car. And in a object, what is the key value pair? It stores the key value pair. It stores the properties and the value pair. Okay, so this is the difference between the array. Array is the key values. Array is store only the value, multiple values, and see, if I want to store the color, I want the color. If my car with the color red, green, and blue, okay, then I'm not able to use here like this way. I need to use array here only. Also, I need to refer array. Then only I can store for that purpose. But in this case, in array you can store the different values. You can store the multiple values. But in this case, we need to store the key value pair. At that time, we need to go with the object, and if the multiple values we need to store, we need to go with the car. Okay, sorry, we need to go with the array. Okay, so this is about the uh, this is about the array. Okay. Now, there are different properties associated with the array. Earlier, as we have seen, there is array length. Okay. Now, I want to sort this array. So, I want to sort this array. Sort means you know the sorting, how we can do the sorting. So, there are different methods associated with the array. So, we'll go in those methods. I'll say here, I remove this array type, array sort. Sorting means with a capital, small letter, this is a sequence of a character, initial character. Means the first B will be there, B, uh, then J, then M, then T, like this. Okay. Then I will sort this array, and okay, here I'm saying I can remove this array. I'll say cars dot sort. I'll just say dot sort. Sort is the method. Like now I say cars dot sort and I display the car here. Let me display the car. Now I remove this object part again. Now I go back and here BMW Jaguar. Now it will get sorted. Okay, this is called sort method. Using the sort method, we can sort the array. Okay. Now there is another method also. If you want to access the last element of array, then how you will access the last element of array? If I want to access the Jaguar, okay, I want to access the Jaguar. After sorting, I want to access the Jaguar. Then how I will do? I know this index position is the 0 1 2 3 third position, but this is a plain array. Consider this array of 1000 uh, 1000 values or 1000 atoms, 1000 elements. So what I do, I just go here and I'll say that cars, and I'll say that cars dot length minus 1. Okay, minus 1, because I know that the length is 4. Length is 4 and last index position is at 3. Length is 4 and last position at index as 3. Means last value, array element position is always last element position is always less than 1 uh, than length. Okay, so we go here and I'll show you the output here. Let me show you the output. I saved it and refresh it. Now here, last position in element is Tata. Tata is the last element. Okay, getting my point. Tata is the last element because we sorted it. We say sort. After sorting, we capture the last element and which is the Tata. Okay, so this is the different way. Now the next thing is how we can loop. How we can loop into the array. Okay, so how we can loop into the array is I want to display all the atoms in an array. Okay, I want to display all the atoms in an array. So how I can display those atoms in array? So for that purpose we need to implement the loop. We need to implement the loop. As of now we are not in a loop, but in coming sessions I will explain you what is the loop, what is the for loop. In some of you know the loop. Okay, so I just say here I will loop through the atom. To looping through the atom, what I want to do, consider here, I want to display this array element in list. Sorry, in a list. I want to display in a list with the radio button. So how you can do that? So you know that my paragraph is there. Now what I'm doing, I want to display. This means I want to display this all the elements, display all these elements one after another. Okay, one after another, or I want to loop through the different elements. So what I do, I say text here and say where text equal to, I'm storing it in unordered list, well, then I loop it for, I will discover in more details for I equal to 0, sorry, I equal to 0. I will explain you what is this loop. I, now I am displaying all the items. I am displaying all the items uh, in unordered list. I am displaying all the atoms in unordered list. You know how, what is the HTML unordered list? Okay, so you know the length. So what I do here, I say cars dot length. Okay, again comma, I keep the space here. After that, say here I plus plus. Okay. So first I need to do declare here. I say where I declare all the variables at a time, where text, then I including variables I declare I is 0 and I plus plus, then here for loop. Okay, now I say here, now I'm doing txt text variable, text is a string, in that I just say plus equal to, I'll explain you, plus equal to I list element, then that it will come fruit, sorry, cars, in car I, because plus declaration car I plus globally tag explain you just a moment. Okay, now what I do, text with the list tag. Okay, okay, I close this tag here. Now I'm just displaying. Okay, I just comment it. Now see, I just comment it, and what I'm saying, cars and I. Okay, so now we are not in loop as of now, we are not in loop as of now, but just try to understand that. I say cars I here, okay, cars I, and I say alert. So here I go out, here refresh, see I have refresh it. Now car I, initially I is 0, okay, then some error, I think for I less than cars dot length plus plus, where is the alert cars I is equal to 0. I can say go here, console, okay, there's some issue, issue unexpected token, the bracket issue is there for, oh sorry, in loop there needs to be semicolon, now it will work. Okay, see Maruti, then Tata, then BMW and Jaguar. Okay, so here what happened, now here I'm using the for loop. Okay, loop, I'm looping this array. I is 0, I is less than car length. Our car length is here, you can see length is 4, length is 4, so here 4 will be there. Initially I is equal to 0, initially I is equal to 0 means this 0th position. Then for loop, what for loop is doing, for loop says that, sorry, just a moment, here 0 is there. What for loops is saying, For loop saying I is 0. Okay, I is 0 means car 0 position, which is the value, then Maruti will be there. Okay, then Maruti will be there. Again loop execute here. Again it check that yes, length is less than uh, length is less than 0. Length, see here now see how this for loop execute. Initially it check first string I is equal to 0, then it come to there I is equal to 0, then it check that I 0 and it return the Maruti. Again go back, again compiler come here, it say I plus plus. Okay, now again check that I plus plus means initially I is 0, now I plus plus means I value become a 1, then it will check here 1. If 1 is less than 4, yes 1 is less than 4, again then car, here 1 will become car 1, then it will display Tata. Then again it will go back and again come here, again it change the I value to 2, then again check the 2 condition here. If 2 is there, then the 32 will return BMW. Like this way we will look into the our array elements. Now using the for loop, okay, we'll explain the loop in upcoming sessions. Okay, now here what I'm doing, I take one text variable, text string. Okay, text string. In that here list element, put the value there, put the value in the list element in the HTML part, and again loop. Okay, and see what here we are doing. Okay, I added all the list elements there. Okay, after that I close my unordered list. I close my, here I start my unordered list, and here I close my unordered list. Okay, I will show you okay how it will display, and at the end I will display the text here. I'll show you again. Okay, see here again I save this, go back here, now we will see the output. Okay, let me guys let me close this, let me save this and remove this alert. Okay, now see, now we are here. Okay, see unordered list popping up here. Now I refresh it, I put the breakpoint here, I put the breakpoint here for your understanding. I put the breakpoint here in a for loop. Okay, now I refresh my code. Now here it hit the breakpoint. See, I value is undefined initially. Once I press, yeah, whatever I'm telling you, just press F10. I press F10. Now check the I value is 0. Okay, now press again, I value is 0, car length is a 4. You know the length is a 4. Here you see car length is 4 and 0 is less than 4. Yes, means condition is true, enter here. Okay, then it's building the text. See the text, see the value in the text variable. Initially we set the UL, now it added, see, text variable. And text is a string which contain HTML. We are composing the HTML element. Okay, again go, again see, I value increased by 1. Earlier it was 0. Again go here. Now see, again see now again Tata added here, because we added next position 1 element. Now here I value, now I is 1. Now once I press F10, see, I value become 2. Then it check the condition 2 and car length is 4. Condition is 2. Again it come down. Again string is increasing. String BMW added. Okay. So like this way now I value is 2. Once I press F10, execute the plus plus 3. Getting my point. Now 3 is less than car length 4. Again execute. Okay. Now again I value is 4. 4 is less than 4. No, 4 is 4. Condition break here. Condition is false. It jump outside the code. See, it come directly here. See, okay, my unordered list here. Now last tag is not missing. Now it concatenate the last tag here and display the final output. You can see the final output here. Okay, like this way if you look through the for loop. Okay, I will explain, we'll come to the for loop more on it. Okay, in the upcoming session we'll discuss more on array. Okay, array properties and array methods. Okay, so what I suggest you, what I suggest you today, what you are going to do, we need to, you need to, so I'm giving you some assignments, and tomorrow I will check your assignments and I ask you the question on those assignments. So what you need to do here is array, okay? Here arrays and array methods. See, you can see the array methods. So I want you to complete all these sections, array, date format, this section, okay? I want you guys needs to complete this section, okay? And event is also missing, okay? This section, okay? So guys, please complete this section. Tomorrow I will ask you the question on this, and based on that, we are going to take some assignments, okay? So what I do, guys, any question on this? Okay, so we'll stop here, but please explore these. As of now, array methods, array sort, array iteration, and on dates. Okay, you need to complete this. So we stop.